So you guys think you want to move to North Idaho, huh? Well, winter's here, guys. Let's find out if it's for you. Hey guys, Dave here. Welcome to the Imagine Acre Wood. I'm out here in front of the yak pins today on a beautiful North Idaho day. As you can see, winter's finally come, guys. It's here in full swing. So what we're going to do today is just take care of our daily chores. I've got added chores today because I do have to plow the roads before the snow accumulates too much. We're just going to show you an overall winter tour of our North Idaho homestead. So if you guys are thinking about moving to Idaho and you're concerned about the winters, you guys can see a little bit of what it has to offer up here. So yeah guys, anyways, let's get after it. So I just want to give a quick shout out to my brother-in-law Matt. Thanks dude, thanks for the hat, I appreciate it. It's nice and warm. In this house we stay faithful, so go Niners, yeah. So yeah guys, just a little bit of snow on the Ford tractor here, huh? We'll have to get this all brushed off and get her out and start plowing some roadways, guys. So this is all from overnight and this morning, so we got a good amount, guys. Good amount of accumulation here. You can see the tree branches are getting super heavy. Super heavy, guys. Leia's she's in love. She loves the snow, don't you, girl? Don't ya? I definitely prefer this snow over that rain and nasty ice that we had, so this would be much better. We'll get it plowed out of here and and get that going today. You guys can see here, so we had some of the chickens get out of the pen, but now that snow's here today, we're going to try and round up all the chickens and get them in there for good for winter and have them batten down. They've got inside the coop here, they've got a about a 6 by, I guess it's a 6 by 8, something like that, 6 by 10 room in there, and then they've got this run. So a lot of people I know will cover their hoop houses, guys, for the chickens through winter, but I decided not to because we get so much snow here that I'd rather it just shed through and then build up over time in there. They'll still have basically the same square footage in there, even if it goes up 3 feet of accumulation and pack down. So that's what we're going to do. They've got their entrance to their coop is up high, so they have access there on the ramp. We'll get in there and shovel the ramp off for them and all that good stuff. But yeah, I think this works out good for North Idaho if you have to keep them confined and in a covered shelter. Out here we have lots of birds of prey, so we have already lost some birds to hawks out here, and so we have eagles regularly come overhead, all that good stuff. So we definitely need overhead cover most of the time. If you're in that same situation, these hoop houses seem to work pretty good. I don't know if you can see that hen in there hanging out in the doorway. She doesn't want to come out. This one's saying, "Feed me, feed me." Well, I better get them fed too. We're gonna get the goats fed up as well, and then we're gonna hop on. We'll get the pigs fed up, and then we're gonna hop on and do some plowing, and then we'll check water after that, bust through any frozen ice that we need to, and then make sure that everyone has fresh water if we need to. If they froze solid, then what we have to do is actually dump it and then refill. But like in the bigger tanks, like you can see here, like the Yaks, and they don't actually need water, but I keep them with water. But you can see here in the stock tank, they've got that little hole there is a hole that they just keep big enough for their snouts to get in through the ice, and they keep it, they're able to get to the fresh water underneath the ice sheet. But I still every once in a while need to come in and break up, and we've got enough accumulation there that I think we need to break through that for them today. You can see here the goats is completely buried, so we're gonna have to flip that over and get them fresh water today. Yep, so there's their water. You guys can see that, so we'll have to get that taken care of. You guys ready to eat too? You guys ready to eat too? Let's get it. Let's get it. You guys can see the truck is buried. That's what we haul our water with. I know I've showed you guys that lots of times before, but for any new viewers, that's how we haul water from town. We don't have a well currently, so what we do is we haul all our water and we bring it up into the main cistern that you'll see on the side of the cabin. So we hold all of our water in that main cistern, and we keep some tanks inside that we keep room temperature water in, so we're not dealing with the frozen water outside, and we transfer between the two when we need to. So that's how we're handling it for now until we get a well drilled. Hopefully in the next year or two we'll get a good well drilled that we can rely on. It's just they're really expensive. I don't know if any of you guys have drilled a well, but if you have, they vary all over the country, but it's pretty expensive here. And our water tables are all over where we're at. They're all over the place. They're not, they don't seem to be in any one specific area. So, so it's kind of a gamble, so to speak. So, but eventually we will take that gamble and get one drilled. Leia, come here. I notice here we've got a little bit of I saw here in a couple of her footprints there's a couple spots of blood, so I'm sure today she's cut herself. She's acting really wild, and in the snow it's kind of hard to contain that. They just I mean, she loves it. So she's probably cut her foot open on some ice or on a branch or something like that, so we'll have to take a look at that. Hopefully it's not too bad. Leia Mea. So again, guys, this is our storage shed. Part of it is a chicken coop, and the other part is just a garden, kind of random storage shed. We've got all our tools and random equipment in there. We installed that bat house, so we're hoping some things move in there. I will have to, at some point, probably this week, come out here and get the roof rake out and rake off the snow accumulation off of this shed. It's an older building, and I did notice that over the years it's got some issues on the inside. So at some point, if I want to keep this structure, that roof's going to be replaced. But I'm not certain we're going to keep this structure forever. We'll use it as long as it can. So I'm not sure I'm going to put any more money into it, because eventually, where we're going to we have other plans for the property. Eventually, we're going to build the earthship up here, and when that happens, things will kind of the geography in this general area will change a little bit. So, anyways, we'll see how that goes. Soraya's helping shovel off the porch there. Thank you, Soraya. All right, guys, so hopefully I got you in good frame here. You can see the cabin back here. This is around an 800 square foot cabin. I forget the exact square footage. We are a family of 6 now. That baby Uriah is here. And we'll introduce you to baby Uriah and Mama here for the first time. Well, you know Lisa, but we'll introduce you to baby Uriah for the first time here in just a minute. But this is our cabin. You can see our panel. Our one panel up there is it's actually 3 little RV panels. Don't tell anybody, but it works fine. It's covered in snow. That will shed pretty easily. So as soon as the roof heats up a little bit and we get a lull in the snow, most of that will shed off of our cabin. Our cabin sheds pretty well because we keep it warm enough. So, but yeah, that's our cabin, guys. It's a work in progress. It's not going to be our house always. It's what we plan to do is finish off this cabin the best we can. Get it to a very livable position for us. And then what we plan to do after that is build the earthship. When we finally move into the earthship, which will be a few years down the line, this will be a guest cabin that we'll keep here. So we can show off to people that might want to come visit how they might, get into an entry level of homesteading, an entry level of off-gridding in the wilderness, that sort of thing. And this is pretty self-contained. It's getting there. It's getting really functional and really self-contained to the point where this cabin can be really, really suitable to be livable all year round with very little resources. So we're going to get it there. A little bit of upgrades in the solar, so the generator has to be ran less. A little bit of figuring out the water freezing in the winter issues, which will probably mean a submerged. We'll probably bury a cistern next year when the ground thaws. And then other than that, this cabin is really efficient, self-sustaining. It's south-facing, got big windows here, so we get radiant solar when we do have sun in the wintertime. When we do have sun in the wintertime, we don't even have to run our stove in there, guys. We have to actually shut it off, or we cook ourselves out of the house, opening windows and all that stuff. So, but yeah, it's a great little cabin, guys. This was an existing cabin that was here when we bought the property. So yeah, we'll get it into what we consider top-notch shape, and then eventually start our build on the earthship and get moved into there. So yeah, guys. What do you think, Munchkin? Are you cold? No. You look wet.
I don't care. Smiles.
What's his name, Mama?
This is Uriah Gunner.
How'd it go?
Pretty good.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling really good. Today's been a really good day.
YouTube was worried about you.
That's what you said. So thank you everyone for just all the comments and all of just the love that you guys poured out to us. It's so just very heartwarming. Thank you so much.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, you guys are. Yes, I don't know.
He's just sleeping away. He's pretty good, guys. He's been really good for us so far.
Yeah, he sleeps really good.
He was 7 pounds 5 ounces, and I think, what did I see? How long was he? I think
19.
I think it was more than that. I thought, but I can't remember exactly how long.
I
he
was out of it, so
I think it was longer than that. But yeah. So he was born in Sandpoint at Bonner General, and they were really great there, even though that was not our place, right?
No, that was not our place. That we were supposed to deliver an hour and a half away. We did not make it to our hospital that we were supposed to deliver at, so that was an emergency.
We got into the hospital about, I think it was about 1:45 a.m. Christmas morning. So he was born on Christmas morning, and we want to thank the ladies and Min, are the doctor at Bonner General. They were really great.
They were amazing. They're really amazing.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to let Mama and Baby have their privacy a little bit here. And let's go out and let's plow the road. Tip for you that have never lived in snow: brooms aren't just for sweeping your house. In my opinion, don't bother with one of those scraper combos that they sell in stores. Just get yourself a full-length broom so you can reach wherever you need to reach, on top of the roof of your car, whatever. And then get yourself a window scraper that's dedicated for scraping the windows, rather than one of those ones that's a combo dealie. I've had a lot of those combo dealies, and I don't know, they make do if that's like something you keep in your car for an emergency purposes, like maybe you don't live where there's always snow and you just do traveling and stuff like that as like an emergency thing, but then that makes sense. But if you live anywhere where you get a good amount of snow, just get a broom and get a broom and get yourself just a dedicated scraper. Well, guys, that's it for today. Thanks for hanging with us out here in the Imagine Acre Wood. We'll be back tomorrow again for our daily vlog. And if you guys haven't, please hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell so we can bring you content in the future. And yeah, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for chilling with us today.